Hey guys, Baby T Poncho here with another Card Fight Vanguard video for you guys. So what I have to bring to you today is a Spike Brothers deck profile. And no, this is not the Turbo GB8 deck. I will be bringing that to you as soon as I get the rest of the cards for it. But for now, this is a normal Spike Brothers deck. And don't worry guys, I will be bringing more deck profiles once I get other decks to do. And I might be adding Future Card Buddy Fight into this channel, so stay tuned for that. So let's start into the deck. So the starter, I run Mecha Analyzer. I like Mecha Analyzer because it gives you that extra attack. Now you can run Mecha Trainer if you want, but Mecha Trainer is just more of a toolbox card, and I don't really want that. I want the extra attack for the final push kind of thing, or for even my first stride push. So that's why I run Mecha Analyzer over Mecha Trainer. Don't get me wrong, Mecha Trainer is an amazing card, but Mecha Analyzer works for this deck a little bit better in my opinion. So now onto grade 3s. Run 4 Rising Nova, sorry. So Rising Nova is your boss card, boss grade 3. So its ability is GB2. When this unit attacks, choose a card from hand, put in the soul, search your deck for any card, call it to open rearguard. So it's another card for Spike Brothers, amazing. And then its Stride is even better. Its Stride Break. When a unit strides on top of this, it gives the ability of Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, choose a card from hand, put it to soul, search your deck for any unit, call it to open rearguard, give it plus 5,000 power. So amazing for amazing Stride Break for the deck. Then grade 3s run 2 Hive Maker. Hive Maker is an amazing card to help with consistency of attacks wise. This card is amazing with Damper Lily, and I'll show that in a bit. But its ability is Counterblast 1. At the end of its battle, when this unit is put to the bottom of the deck, choose a card from hand, call it to open rearguard. So helps for other attacks. And its secondary ability is when it's placed on Vanguard, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Look at top 5 cards for any unit with the charge ability, add it to hand. So don't ever really want to ride him, but if you have to, you can. So run 1 Outrage Lineback. Outrage Lineback is a great card for pressure. It's a 14k by itself, 1. And 2, it has the ability of when it hits, put it to soul, choose a card from hand, call it to open rearguard. Every time I call this unit, my opponent pretty much never lets it hit because it's another call, and they don't want Spike Brothers doing that for a good reason. Then for the last grade 3, I run 1 Bulldozer Dope. I run him because of his plus 10k when he's charging. It's just great added power for the deck. When you're already attacking multiple times, it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent basically because they're dropping more cards. And then if you just swing with a 21k by itself, that's even worse for your opponent. So that's why I run 1 of. So for grade 2s, I run 3 Wink Killer Misery. Wink Killer Misery is such an amazing card for the deck, just because it gives you another attack, and it allows you to call those cards that you do run 1 or 2 of very easily. So its ability is GB1, Counterblast 1. When this unit is boosted, choose a card from your hand, put it to soul, search your deck for a unit, call it to open rearguard, and give it plus 5. So such an amazing card, and the power boost is just killer. No pun intended. 3, Lethal Ford. So Lethal Ford is a great card for the deck for pressure-wise and extra calls. So its ability is GB1. When this unit is charging, it gets plus 2,000 power. And the ability of when this unit attack hits, search your deck for a unit, call it to open rearguard, and then put this on the bottom of the deck afterwards. So, just an amazing card for more toolbox in the deck and stuff like that. I run 3 Mayhem Tigers just to troll my opponent basically and go for final push. Mayhem Tiger is such an amazing card for the deck. Its ability is GB1, Soul Blast 1. when your opponent, if this unit is charging, when your opponent puts a unit from hand to guardian circle, a grade 2 or less unit from hand to guardian circle, or onto guardian circle, sorry, not from hand, just onto guardian circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, retire it. So now keep in mind, if they perfect guard it, it doesn't matter if you retire it, the nullify is still there. So that's the downside, but this card is still amazing for final pushes when you know your opponent doesn't have that perfect guard. So now my last grade 2 is more of a tech card I want to run. I used to run Axe Diver, but I never really used it, and it felt like it was just cloggy. It just clogged my hand, and I never really had use for it. So now I run 2 Cobalt Impulse, just for the pressure of GB1, if it's charging, when it hits, you draw a card and you retire an opponent's rear guard. That card's just amazing. I love it. So I run 2 of it. Now, grade 1s, I wish we had a little bit better grade 1s, but we have what we have and we run with it. So, run 2 Air Force Elza, I think. Run it because it has the ability of GB1, counter +1. After the end of the battle, this unit boosted. You may pay the cost. If you do, bind the unit in front of it, or bind a unit, call it, and since it's charging, it gives it +2. Yes, +2,000 power. And then you put this unit on the bottom of the deck. Run it because, well, it's about one of the only grade 1s really you can use that has charge, and that's useful. Then run 2 full speed Specter. So you could run 4 of either of these, but I don't recommend it. It gets kind of cloggy. Because full speed Specter has a great ability as well of GB1, counter +1. When this unit is placed, if it is charging, give it +4,000 power, and it can attack a Vanguard from back row. An extra attack, and it's helps with, like if you really don't have any open rear guards except for the one behind the Vanguard, and you're already attacked with Vanguard, it gives you the extra attack and more pressure on your opponent, basically. So now, of course, you run 3 Frog Raider. So you could run 4, but I run 3 because I do want to run 2 of those other grade 2s, or grade 1s. So 3 Frog Raider for its ability, amazing ability that when a unit is placed in front of it, if it has the charge ability, and you have a Vanguard with Rising in its card name, stand this unit. So it's amazing for keep swinging with full columns, and it's always the #1 target for like Kagero, Gear Chronicle, stuff like that. When they can, get rid of stuff, he's always the #1 target I found. So then run 3 Acrobat Bird, Verde. So Acrobat Verde is your stride fodder and your Rising Nova Searcher. Nothing really more to explain there. Then run 4 PGs. So this is the Unfiltered PV. It's there for the counter charge because this deck can get counter less heavy at times. So it's there, and it's a PG. So now my trigger lineup has changed since last time. It's to help with hand issues I've had. So let's get into it. So run 4 Liar Lips, 4 critical. So, but Liar Lips has the ability of, if you have Rising Nova Vanguard when it attacks, or Rising Vanguard, when it attacks, put soul, draw a card, give it +5. So, all the same crits that are for specifics. Then I actually run 6 draw now. I used to run 6 crit, 4 draw, but now I run 6 draw, 4 crit. It's actually helped me a lot more in the deck. I wish we had a draw trigger that had an ability that was useful. Maybe we'll get one eventually. Never know. So stand triggers run 2 Devil Watch. So Devil Watch ability is charging, GB1. If this unit is charging, he may soul charge 1, counter charge 1, +3. Amazing card, helps with counter charge, soul charging, and just actually a little bit of power. Then run 4 heals, of course. Should really run the reserve Linus, because you do run one of the new G-Guard. So if this unit is ditched for the cost of the new G-Guard, you put it to soul. You may put it soul. So there's that. Helps a little bit with soul charge. So now onto the G zone. So run 4 Supernova. Supernova is just an amazing card for giving units charge and extra power and a really good push. Run 2 Miracle Ace. This card has kind of dropped in usefulness lately, I've noticed, but it's still there if you ever need to use it. So whenever units put on bottom of deck, choose a unit, give it +5, and then GB3 Soul Blast 2, call a card from hand when a unit's put at the bottom. So multiple attacks, extra power, it's useful. Run 1 Dirty Vicario. This card saves me so many times. Its ability is GB3, counterblast 2. Choose a card from your G zone, turn it face up. For every face-up unit in your G zone, you call a unit from deck. For a counterblast 2, choose a card from hand, put it to soul. So, one of the GB8 Hellhard 8. So its ability is GB8, of course. When this unit attacks, choose one of your units, and to the end turn it gets plus 10,000 power. And the ability of, at the end of its battle that this unit boosted or attacked, you may put this unit and a unit from hand to soul, search your deck, call the unit. So this card is amazing. It's amazing for Mayhem Tiger plays, and there's a whole deck based around that, which I will be bringing to you guys eventually. So stay tuned for that. Then run 1 Damper Lily. So Damper Lily combo is amazing with Hive Maker. When this unit attack hits, choose a card from hand, call it to open rearguard, give it plus 5,000 power, and the ability of when this unit is put to the bottom of the deck, draw a card. So it works amazing with Hive Maker because you draw and you call a unit. So it's amazing. Run 1 Tiger Centron because why not? Tiger Centron is just kind of there. So its ability is counterblast 1 once per turn. Counterblast 1. Choose as many units with the charge ability, and they can become charging. All other units get plus 2,000 power. So, run 1 of the new G-Guard, King of Interference, Terrible Linus. So GB1, choose a G-Guardian and turn it face up. Choose a unit on rearguard circle. You may put it to soul. And then you get plus 10,000 shield for every two open of your open rear guards. So amazing card. Usually I don't put any of the soul because I don't need to, but he's amazing. Run 1 Juggernaut maximum. When this unit is placed in Guardian Circle, you may choose the unit, give it plus 10,000 power. If you do, this gets plus 10,000 shield, and at the end of the turn, the unit chosen with this effect goes to the bottom. So, helps if you don't want that unit that you have to die from effects or stuff. So, then run 2 Area, one of the easiest G guards to get off. If you have 3 or less rear guards, plus 5,000 shield. So. Run 1 Sabreeze and run 1 Dismal just to protect like your Wink Killer and stuff like that. So, alright guys, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and comment. If you're new to the channel, and please feel free to subscribe for more Vanguard and possibly future card buddy fight content. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Peace.